everyone, Nicole here, CEO of ProcuraFind, and today I want to share some news that apparently isn't common knowledge amongst small businesses looking to compete for contracts. Did you know that contracts can be had in 4 sectors? I'm going to say it again. 4 sectors. Beyond just working with big corporate, you can work with corporations, Sector 1, your local government, Sector 2, which stands for city or county government, your state government, and federal government. You don't just have to play in one space. There are 4 sectors of contracting, and every single one spends millions, if not billions, with small businesses just like you. So how do you get started? What do you do first? Well, one of the first things you need to know is who's buying what you offer in your sector. Whether it's products, services, or goods, you need to know who's buying what you offer, and of course, understand your NAICS codes and your commodity codes for that sector. Secondly, you need to make sure you have certifications for that sector. This is a big deal because many people think that they can just show up and do business, but you have to be third-party verified. Third-party verified and certified is really about evidence that you are eligible to call yourself a small business, because if there's not a third-party certification, then the agencies in that sector can't claim that they've spent money with the small business because there's no third-party proof. Now, of course, you can self-certify, but they usually can't claim the funding that they gave you that funding, right? So you want to make sure that you are aware of what sector you fit into. So now that you understand who buys what you offer, you understand the certification requirements, it's time for you to be visible. You got to show up. They need to know that you exist. So what happens now? In order for them to know that you exist, you have to register to do business with them, you guys. You have to be a part of their supplier portals, their supplier pipelines. So they have registration portals where you can go to apply, all right? And then finally, make sure that you build relationships. Build relationships with procurement teams in that sector. Start to understand who's who and what events are coming. Which one should you choose first? How do you even go about choosing? I will help you understand it. Here's what you're gonna do. Like anything, you're going to start with one. Why don't you go ahead and start in the corporate sector? In the corporate sector, you start by identifying what top 5 companies you want to work with, right? Write down why you want to work with them. Research those companies. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Research those companies to determine, A, do they buy what you offer? Do they have a historical track record of buying what you offer, right? When was the last time they bought what you offer? What are some of their needs? You can get that through disparity studies and other things that I do mention in this book, by the way. It is called Be the Contract-Winning Supplier. If you want the beginning to winning steps, y'all, get the book, okay? But anyway, so we talk about how to get started in the corporate sector. Again, you're going to register to do business. You're going to get certified in that sector. You're going to identify your top 5. Then you're going to move to your local sector. Yes, 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 because the same documentation that you're going to aggregate and pull together for the corporate sector will be the same documentation that you're going to just reuse for your local sector. And reminder, local means city and county, wherever you live, okay? Then from there, you're going to look at your federal and your state. So eventually, now I want to be very, very clear because it is going to exhaust you to try to compete at the same time in all 4 sectors. But the first step is not about competing. It's about making sure that they know who you are, registering in their portals, making sure that your name is visible, because before you get married, you have to date, but you can't date if you don't put yourself out there. So again, start with one sector at a time and make your strategy to register first to do business. That means registering in their supplier portal. That means getting the certification and understanding the events. You got to see who likes you, and you can't do that if you don't know anything about the 4 sectors. So that's what I recommend, is start by being visible in all 4, and then eventually you will start to understand who likes you, who you like, right? What things appeal to you most, and also you're going to go with who wants to entertain you. You're going to start with who's giving you the call back, who's giving you the energy, but we break it all down and be the contract-winning supplier. So there you have it. There are 4 sectors to do business with, and you get to choose all or one. However, competing at the same time in all 4, that means responding to bids at the same time can be a full-time job. We talk about how to handle this too. All right. But for now, this video is about 4 sectors. And as y'all can see, I hurried up and got back in my office and stopped trying to record while talking because I was out of breath. All right. If you like this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know which thing appealed to you most. Are you already working in one of the 4 sectors? If so, which one? I'm curious to hear more, and why did you choose that one? Okay. And again, if you want to get the book so you can get the beginning to winning steps, get the book, or heck, even better, become a member of ProcuraFind.com today. Talk to you soon. Take care. Dr. Nicole signing off. Bye.